Hi, does vision affect development? Yes. Vision not only connects all the five senses together, it connects all the subsenses together, and it connects all the milestones. All developmental milestones happen when a baby can keep their eye on the prize. Even right now, there's a post asking me if something is normal with tummy time. When vision is affected with the positioning, then the milestone is not optimal or correct. And that's how you have to start looking at it. Those are three things that you're looking for with binocular vision. Now, obviously, this changes with age. I'm not talking per se with babies, but so you get the hint. First of all, the eyes have to work together. Binocular vision happens around the age of 2 months when a child starts to look at you. At that stage, they're able to follow per se, but they are starting to look at you with both eyes. They don't have convergence yet. This is the next stage. The first stage is the eyes need to work together. And this is what the filaments in the eyes are. We think it's for eye color, but it gives that balance when the baby is moving and their vestibular starts kicking in through the vision. So again, if the one eye's coming in, where a lot of people say, oh, that's normal for babies. If you don't have an evaluation, there's no normal. That's got to be number one. I'm so tired of people saying, oh, I went, they said it was fun. Did they evaluate? No. I just had a 3.5-year-old in here with autism. And I'm like, where is the vision report? Oh, the pediatrician checked the eyes. A pediatrician can only do here. Like they didn't check the eyes. They didn't look at the optic nerves. They didn't look at parents are getting such a false sense of security because their child is not being evaluated, right? We know what evaluation is because it's happening to us. If you don't understand what's going on, it needs to be done. And for eyes, it needs to be a retinoscopy. I don't care if your child's verbal or not. A retinoscopy will give a true tell, because lots of times with cards, look at the letter E where you're prompting them and you don't even realize it. Oh yeah, there's the E. Oh, they can see. No, because they only know what they know to see. I know right now it's hard to see me because I need my reading glasses. This would be so much better, but you're going to get my camera lights, so I'm sitting here with blurred visions talking to my phone. The binocular vision has to kick in, and the eyes are working together. A child is looking at you. By 2 months, if your child's not able to look at you, again, these are concerns that we need to figure out possibly what is going on, because all of development will deviate, because all the milestones rolling over happens because they see something they want. You know what I mean? When they can keep their eye on the prize, when they're rolling over and their head suddenly wonks out, they lose out of sight, out of touch. And that's when the ADD can kick in, the autism, you just don't know. So then they go into convergence. You'll start seeing mild convergence at about 4.5 months old, where the eyes will start to come in. Convergence is in vision, it's in fine motor skills, and it's in gross motor skills. This is how we throw a ball, kick a ball, because we have convergence. First, all of our midlines come together. This is why grabbing the feet are so important. And then as we start pumping and grabbing over to the left, then we start going into that crossing midline. And that's when the eyes can start to cross midline. All of these things go together. Movement and vision are one and the same. So with the convergence, right, and now we have to look at quality. Up until about 10.5 months to a year, a child will follow something. So they'll be a little bit behind. That's a follow. Track is when it's spot on. And that happens again. By a year old, your child should not only be able to track, but the eyes can start to separate from the head. Until then, the eyes want to go with the head. So again, if the eyes are not going with the body in development, we have a problem. These are how they all go together. With convergence too, what you're looking for is not a fixed convergence. You want active passive. In other words, like if I look into your eyes and I have convergence, and then I go to look at your shoes, I'm not going to look at every little spot on your shirt and down to your, that would be like, again, more autism, where it's hyperconvergence, let's say. I'll look here, and then I'll look here, or I'll look over here. This is active-passive convergence, where my eyes, one of the biggest problems that we have with kids today is they have a real hard time looking at their paper, up at the teacher, and back again, because these kind of skills have not kicked in because the milestones are off. So that's one way is to look at, does vision affect development? Absolutely. Now, again, does development affect vision? Yes. But with the chicken and the egg rule, which comes first? I'm going with the vision. You improve vision, you improve every movement within the body. Thanks. Good morning, Rena.